Hello children, it's Wednesday today, the middle of the week, and we're going to do our phonics learning. Okay, as always, we're going to begin with our sounds we've already learnt. So we're going to revisit all of those 5 sounds so far. Okay, and I just want to take the time as well to say well done to all of you who've sent me videos and pictures of your flashcard game, and especially well done to Fern. You did a real good job this week. So how we're going to do today. Okay, off we go. See if you can say them before me. Ow. Oi. O. E. Ew. O. U. W. A. I. Thumbs up. Now our graphemes are getting more and more each day because we've now done 12 and I've done it in 34 seconds. And I've just remembered as well that Hermione, you did this last week and it was fantastic. You sent me a video in of you shouting out the sounds before I said them. So who else can do that today? Can't wait to see. Well done. Okay, so on to our new learning. We have got a new sound, and today we've got the letter A and the letter U, and we've got the A sound and the U sound, and when we put them together in our sound star, who thinks they can tell me what sound that makes? Oh, well done. Now we're getting more and more sounds in our phase 5 that sound the same as other spellings, and like we always say, we've just got to keep on learning and practicing different words, different spellings to remember which one is the correct one. Okay, so today we're thinking about the spelling A and an O together making the O sound. So if we see any words today with the A and the O, it makes the O sound. Now we're going to play Splat today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 words. So when we play Splat, you need to make your own Splat cards. So get a piece of paper from home and write these words, then chop them all up. Don't forget to add your sound buttons. Or if you haven't got any paper, you can do it on your whiteboard. So you could write these words out on your whiteboard, and then as we splat them, you can cross them off or just cover them up. Lots of different ways. You can use what you've got at home to try and join in, okay? So if you need to, pause the video now so you can write the words down, okay? And then we're going to play Splat together. And I'm going to sit on the chair over there and we're going to do it, okay? So before I do that, we'll read through them actually to make sure we know what they say. So our first word, we've got autumn, and that's a silent n on the end. Autumn. So that's a season, isn't it? Okay. Next word is oh, I made a mistake there. 3 letters make one sound. What is that phase 4 sound? Stir, ort. Astronaut. Now we all know what one of those are because we did a lovely text before lockdown in our classroom all about astronauts. Okay, next word. Oh, I'm forgetting my phase 4 sounds. That's how easy it is. Haunted, like a haunted house. And we've got the word hall, author. That makes a different sound, doesn't it? Author. And here we've got a capital A. Now does anybody think they know why this word has got a capital letter? It's a month, and all of the months of the year when we write them have a capital letter, okay? But it still makes the same sound. August. Is your birthday in August? I like August because it's summer. Okay, and our last word is orange. launch. A rocket launches up to space. So those are our words for today with the O sound in them. So write them down, chop them up, and then we're going to play Splat. So off we go. Over here. So you should have some words just like mine. And if you haven't put them on paper, you can have them on your whiteboard or whatever it is you're using. I'm going to shout out a word and you need to splat it. So good listening ears today. Okay, off we go. First word is launch. 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 Splat. I've got it. Okay. Next one is haul. Looking for a h. Haul. There we go. So put those to one side and mix your words up. Remember, you could play against somebody as well. Okay, who can splat that word the quickest. Okay, next one. Autumn. Autumn. Remembering that silent n on the end. Autumn. Okay, 4 words left. This is a big one. Astronaut. If you can see it at home, splat. Good work. Last 3. Have a look at them. You should have the same as me. You should have the word author, the word haunted, and the word August. Okay, listening carefully. First one, August. Splat. Last 2 words, starting with a which one is it going to be? Haunted, splat. Last one, author, splat. Speedy end there. Okay, well done. I'd love it if you could send a video in of you splatting your O words. And why don't you have a go at thinking of your own words with O? So maybe you could Google them, or you could have a look in some stories at home and write your own O words. That would be lovely to see. Okay, good practicing of reading of our O words. Moving on to our apply. Okay, as always, we are going to write some sentences. And I put 4 pictures up on the board today because I had some lovely sentences sent in yesterday and I asked you to do 4 and they were brilliant. So I want to see 4 sentences again today. Some of you have got lined paper at home. If you haven't got lined paper, please try and draw some lines on your whiteboard. So we are thinking carefully about those letters that are descendants and they go under the line, and we're thinking about ladder letters that are nice and tall. Okay, thinking also about our cursive writing, so starting on the line. And I'm going to model a sentence for you today just to give you a few little reminders to make them perfect. So we've got 4 pictures. We've got an astronaut with the O sound. We've got a picture of what season? What season is it there? Autumn, thinking about the O sound. And here I can see a haunted house. And on the end we've got a picture of a calendar with the August at the top. Okay, so you can choose which picture you want to write about first. And then I'd like to see 4 super sentences. So I'm going to write a sentence about the haunted house because we've got the ow sound as well there, which is what spelling? Have a think back to our other learning. The ow sound. Oh, tricky. I'm going to have a go. And I'm going to write, I can see a haunted house. I can see a haunted house. Now I've said it twice out loud to see if it makes sense. So that's really important when you're thinking of your own sentences. Say them to somebody else or say them to yourself and make sure they make sense first. Okay, first word. I. Capital letter at the beginning, always. I. Finger space. K. A. I can see. Finger space. Starting on the line. E. Reading it back. I can see a haunted The D sound at the end of a word is ED, and we'll come on to that soon. Haunted. So nice tall H, or. There's our sound of the day. H, or, T. Thinking about my spelling rule. Don't forget your F. I can see a haunted house, okay? Now I need to draw a line because I've run out of room. So bear with me one moment. And this is what you can do at home as well. If you've got no lines on your whiteboard, you can find a ruler or a book or something like that to draw along to make a new line. Okay, so it doesn't take long. Draw a line if you run out of space and carry on. I can see a haunted house. House. Now I know from my previous phonics learning that house has got that spelling of ow. Well, I'm going to redo my R because I don't think it's the best I can do. Okay? Full stop. Thinking carefully about that spelling at the end. I can see a haunted house. Okay, looks like a good sentence to me. So I'd like to see 4 super sentences on your whiteboard or on your paper, and I can't wait to talk about them in tomorrow's lesson. Thank you and see you tomorrow.